doing it.
As we drop into this next trio of gilts, these will be the first 5 litters you've seen. The fives are going to be Dare to Compare, Kingpin, Dirty Secret. Their mom, my grandpa's standing behind me, so I'm gonna rip on him a minute online. So their mom was a direct baby pig purchase from Heimer, and he was mad at me because we spent a whole whopping lot of money on her because he thought we had enough sows. And she was $400 because she was red belted, but we had too many. But I think after the sale Monday, he'll be happier we bought her. So I got a slight smile because you guys can't see him, so we'll figure it out later. But so, anyways, Dare to Compare, Kingpin, Dirty Secret, and I'm not going to speak out of turn for the Heimer crew. Their females have done an incredible job here. The grandma of these raised, I believe it would have been the reserve champion crossbarrow at the inaugural Breeders' Cup. I can't think of the family's name that showed, but Grandma has done a very, very good job. So, and then the Kingpin stuff's been good. But the kind of skinny one on the back right of your screen is going to be 5'4". The thin belt is going to be 5'1". Then the stout gilt up front on the screen currently is 5'3".
Yeah, and we can start with 5'3", because I think when you look at this pen of gilts, immediately 5'3" catches your eye. I mean, she came in and Jim kind of gave me a little bit of a chuckle and a woof on that one because that thing she's pretty impressive when she hits the ring, no doubt. I mean, we can break her down and talk about her pieces, guys, but I think at some point good livestock are just good, and this is good livestock right here in 5'3". I mean, she's got all the parts and all the pieces, and the way it's really about the way she puts them together. How she handles herself overall structurally is extremely good. How she balances up and blends from the side is very, very nice. And if you just look at her base width and look at her what she's got up high, she's so genuine all the way through in terms of a true muscular gilt that has power and has feature, but has so much balance and so much presence. So I think you can break that one down and get picky on her, but I think you're just wasting your time because, look at that gilt for what she is. When you walk into the pen, you look at that one, you like her, put her on your list and buy her because that's just where she fits, and I think that's the best way to evaluate her. Where we can start looking at parts and pieces, I think, is the other two gilts because I think there's a lot of quality that they bring to the table, right? Abby's got the 4 gilt over there on the far side, and that one's just so elegant up front and extended. But you study her base width, and she's blown apart in her chest. I mean, that's one of the, I'd say pound for pound, one of the bigger chested gilts we've seen all night. I mean, she's just so opened up down low and has so much feature and stoutness, but then still when we talk about her being good looking and elevated up front, she's got those pieces too. So really nice gilt there. I think we'll let Garrett talk to you about show window and show life on these. The last one, the thin belted, the number 1 gilt. I think the skill just in terms of functionality and purpose is very good. I think if you want one that can fit the breeding gilt mold, I think she fits that. If you want one that fits the market guild mold, I think just a feed bucket changes that. I think right now she's got the raw essentials to go both ways, and depending on what you want to do with her, if you want to just blow her up and make her a big stout market guild, I think she fits that. If you want to maybe set back on her just a notch and then turn it into a breeding piece, I think she can fit that. So I think a really nice dual purpose gilt and the -1 gilt and one that just screams with a lot of quality.
We'll start with that Narabella one he just finished up talking about there. That one looks like a breeding hog to me, a green breeding hog. Pounds lighter, but I see that one as a big hog. I see that one as extended, elevated, awesome skull. Looks like a breeding hog out of its skull. The bones are really heavy, green and immature. Looks like it's going to be good down the road. Again, that one can be a market hog too. Boy, that one's going to be an awesome big one. That one is one that could stretch into November pretty easy too. I mean, go early and then go long. But that one is very, very neat. The other little one there, the pig, what is it, 5'4"? Yes. The painted up one there, another neat one. I see that one's just a notch behind the Narabella one that has to kind of come together in herself. But she's got some very, very neat pieces that have some possibilities of making a good one in the end. She's going to take a little more management to kind of get her tied together and get her fed just right to make everything blend just perfect. But I love her skull. Again, bone is excellent. 5-3, I love long time. That one there, that That one lights me up. I don't. She may be the cheapest selling in the sale, and if she is, she'll go to my place because that one I really like that one. I had the opportunity to go to Heimer's for his November sale and consult on sale down there, and got to go through the sows a bunch. And I mean, the sows are really good, and the fact that this is out of a kingpin sow makes me even feel better about her. But this one, I don't know. There's so much good there that there's a lot of hog, ties everything together so good. Has stoutness, but has look. Has structure, really good rib and body, excellent for going away. I mean, that one there's, I think that one's big time. I don't know.
Yeah, no, appreciate the compliments, guys. 5'3" is the big gilt Jim was talking about, and again, I'm not going to say anything Jim didn't cover. The 5-1 gilt's a thin-belted gilt. I just think look, outline, design, exactly. I think that one can go early in terms of just look and just hind leg size, and at the same time has a long feeding window. And I've told the people through the barn, 5'4's the painted up one would be on the right of your screen coming at you. Truthfully, 5'4 was one of my favorite ones on our set before we left for Perry, and it happens when you have baby pigs and you have a bunch of them. That one got sick and got kind of under the weather and got rawed out, and that's just part of it. And she's healthy and coming back now, and truthfully speaking, maybe just doesn't blend in proportion as much as some others, but man, she's on the fast track to coming back, and I think that's one that could surprise a lot of people when you get her home, and just 2-3 weeks from now it could be fun. So again, 5'4 is the belted smaller one, 5'1's the thin belt, the one in the center of your screen on the sticks, 5'3.